Sneak sounds. Yo, what's up, y'all? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Turn that down. Okay, let's check here. How's my mic? Where's my mic? There's my mic. Okay. All right. And then. All right, capture car audio seems to be coming through. And then let me do one more thing, y'all, real quick. Real quick. Because that traps the audio in. It makes the audio quality of my voice a little bit better with the door closed, so it's not going out into the hallway. So it keeps all the audio in here. Yeah, I figured that'd be better with the door shut. Make sure my phone's on vibrate, but put it where I can see it in case my baby needs me. Because for those that didn't know, I am in a new relationship, and I can tell you with certainty I will be marrying this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's awesome. We already talked about it and everything. Like that's happening. You are driving. Please do not have a car wreck. Please be careful. Please be careful. So, as you all may know from the Discord, for those of you who are in the Discord, you all know that this series for this game will be the last gaming series, the last streaming series. After today, thank you. After we finish this game, that's it, y'all. That's it for content creating on this with this channel. Like I said, the Discord will stay there, so people can interact and talk. But I've got new priorities. Plus, for me, and I know there's an ad break about to start in like 25 seconds, so I may wait because I don't know how many of you all will be here during the ad break. But I will say this: for me, Twitch streaming and live streaming and whatnot kind of felt like idolatry disguised as like, I don't know, as like, oh no, I'm just doing this thing, but like it kind of feels like that, you know what I mean? I can explain here in a second. So essentially what I'm saying is that like trying to see how I want to put this, and I know y'all are in an ad break at the moment, so I may hold up until y'all are back for the ad break. Matter of fact, I'll hold up on that. I bought this game, immediately had to leave for vacation. well, I'm gonna play it for you. Let's go ahead and get it pulled up. Seizure warning, so we're gonna have some flashing lights. So, this is a co-op game. I will be playing it by myself because I couldn't get my boy D Clutch King to agree to come in here with me. So, he was like, absolutely not. He's like, I had enough of this. I was like, okay, all right. This game kind of gives me Dead Space vibes. And I never played Dead Space because it was too much for me. I didn't play Callisto Protocol either. Too much for me. I was like, nope. I remember when Callisto came out and y'all were like, come on, Twan, you can play that. Vargas was like, come on, Twan, you got this. You got like, nah, I ain't got it. I got it. So as I stall a little bit because I'm still not ready to play this today, but I am feeling better today. I just had a really bad like pain in my base of my neck, and it was causing me to have a headache too. So I am feeling better today, which is why we're streaming. All right, now that everybody's back from the ad break. So continuing my discussion, right? It feels like sometimes like idolatry. It's like y'all are tithing your money to me and your time. And I'm like, as I always tell y'all on this channel, I want you to go out and live life. I want you to get stuff done. I want you to achieve your goals. I want you to be spending time, with God or doing your career stuff or with your family, your children, whatever, right? And we are so tied to these devices. You know what I'm saying? And this device keeps saying, "Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me," and I don't want to contribute to that, if that makes sense. And like I said, I don't want to be an idol for anybody. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, we need you to stay, Twan." Like if I leave content creation tomorrow, you all's lives, I don't want them to be like, "Oh my gosh, he left. What are we gonna do?" Like, y'all will be fine. And like I said, Discord's still there, so I'll still be popping in and talking and everything. And I may make the occasional YouTube video just because I'm bored and I want to do something creative. But like I said, I don't want to become an idol unto myself in my own mind or in the minds of others. And because there's one God, and that's Christ our Lord, and that's the only God I serve. That's the only God, that I believe is in existence. That's my faith. That's my belief. That's my right. And I don't want to violate my own conscience with this, if that makes sense. And then for those that may or may not know, I also started preaching now. So like I'm preaching this coming weekend at a church. So I'm kind of traveling. I travel and preach. So it's like that working and laboring for the Lord. My girlfriend, who's going to be my wife, and education, and a job, and then family and friends. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up to like this much. Then you throw content creation in there. It's like, and making videos, making like content from the streams, that takes about at least a day. If I make a YouTube short, we're talking about a whole day, maybe 2 days. If I make a full length 16-minute video, 10-minute, 15-minute video, you're talking about several days. So it's like, where are my priorities, right? What is the most important? You all are living, breathing human beings, and you all are important to me. But I gotta do what God tells me, if that makes sense, y'all. So anyway, I have talked my butt off enough, and I think we understand each other. So this, like I said, this will be the last game we play here on the channel. I was hoping to do Jurassic Park Survival, but we have no idea when that's coming out. I'm hoping they do an announcement at Jurassic June, which is, like a few days. So when we have Jurassic June, where they usually put out information about whatever Jurassic Park games are coming out or the movies that are coming out, I'm hoping they'll have an update on Jurassic Park Survival, because I really want to play that. Even if I don't play it on the channel, I just want to play it in general. The Jurassic Park gaming franchise, that whole umbrella, has been missing a survival horror game. Like other devs or private devs or whatever, or private studios, they've been making dinosaur horror games, but we haven't had an actual official Jurassic Park survival horror game. So it's going to be exciting when that comes out to have that, because I'm already imagining it's first person. So I'm imagining walking through the visitor center from the first movie and hearing the tap from the Velociraptor claw, and hearing the little hoots and sound effects they make, and you just hear that in the dark and you can't see them because the way they're described in the books. And I need to start posting in the Discord Ali Awada's Muldoon found footage tapes. I need to start posting those for y'all, because that entire series is creepy because the raptors are everywhere. Because the movie doesn't do it justice. In the books, the raptors are basically out the entire time. Like the ones that stay in the pen are just to keep the people, thinking that oh yeah, we have control. The raptors have been giving birth and breeding, even though they're like, oh no, all the dinosaurs are female. No, the raptors have been breeding for a long time, and their babies are outside the pen, making more babies, and they're outside the cage. But the ones that stay in the cage are staying in there on purpose to make the people think, don't look over there, look at us. And I'm like, that is a crazy amount of intelligence for an animal. And then not only them, but other creatures are breeding in the park. But the Muldoon series that this guy has made with Blender and his various AI technology, like it's been insane. Because like the raptors, you get to look in the background because raptors will just be in the background, hiding among the bushes or in a tree, or a flash of lightning during a storm, and you'll see a raptor just and it's watching Muldoon, and you're like, oh, they're everywhere. They don't have control. They lost control a long time of the park. So I was really looking forward to being able to play that for y'all. Let me see. Real-time threats are deadly but can be fought off with defensive parries. I forgot this game actually has like some like action and fighting to it. What y'all think I should do? I'm telling you right now, lethal is off the. Nope, we ain't doing that. Don't tell me to do lethal because I like my sanity. Because I kind of want to do forgiving just because I know it's the last one and I kind of just want to. Sounds like my type of play. Onyx, girl. She said, "Sign me up." She's like, dinosaurs on the loose. Murder, absolute chaos. Why wouldn't I go? Onyx, you a trip. I'm gonna just do challenges. Let me see. Reverse their death. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Survivor, which is the classic feel, because I want to be forced to live with my consequences. That's the point of this game. That's the whole point of this game franchise is to live with the decisions you have made, and not have the opportunity to go back and be like, oh wait, I'll just fix that. Like, can y'all hear the game? Okay? Can y'all hear the game? Okay? Let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna watch somebody play it. I ain't playing Alien Isolation 2. Nope. No, ma'am. Couldn't be me. I am gonna play in my own time Alien Isolation 2. Not Alien Isolation. See, you got me saying it. You got me saying what I don't want to say. I'm gonna play Alien Fireteam Elite 2. That's what I wanted to say. Multiplayer shoot 'em up game where you get to go take back this planet, take back a facility overrun by xenomorphs. So I am gonna play that. Also, quick side note: this game is running on my PS5 Pro, not in 4K, because I don't have 4K monitors, but I am running this on a PS5 Pro, and this is PS5 Pro Enhanced. First of all, let me make sure that's not copyrighted music. Let me see. Is there a... Let's turn the subtitles on. Streamer mode. Yep, turn that on. So I think it just changed the music. I was like, I'm pretty sure that might be copyrighted. Is she playing games on her wrist device? Okay, that's what I thought. Like, it probably changed the music.
Sims, what was that?
So the game is around 8 hours long. We're gonna do 2 hours today.
Are you not remotely alarmed?
Not yet. Are you?
We're gonna do 2 hours today, maybe 3 hours on Thursday, and then we'll finish it the following week. Grab boots.
Chances are low.
Low, but not zero.
Honest, you trying to set the atmosphere with that statement?
It was one time.
I mean, we'll be dealing with an alien, not that alien, but we'll be dealing with an alien.
Breach detected. Tech 2
That's not good.
complex.
Port side. This deck. The whole area's been locked down and sealed.
Should we wake the others?
We're only 72 hours from orbit. Let's stick to procedure and take a look ourselves.
I couldn't place his accent till I saw his patch. He's Canadian. Let's speak to the computer.
You're right. Smart to get further data before taking action.
Roundabout way of saying good idea, Sims, but I'll take it. Okay. Lead the way.
All right, here we go. I'm in the driver's seat now. Rule of thumb I've learned is sometimes if your woman gives you a suggestion, if a woman gives you a suggestion, hey, you think we ought to maybe do this?
Let's move.
Consider it. And that's exactly what I chose. I can't see what it's telling me. Talk to her.
We're doing the right thing, right?
This is why we have emergency procedures. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine. It's just now's the perfect time for things to go wrong.
Lucky we're here to make sure they don't.
One of our go-tos when when you want to de-stress.
Do the right thing done.
Okay. She said, "I always know the right thing to say." I'm like, "Hey, you want to go get lunch after this, assuming we survive?" All right. So I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, give me a minute, because I need to be able to see what's coming at the top of the screen. So bear with me. I'm gonna move myself down here, about here, and then bring myself over here. Come on. Yeah, that'll be good enough. All right, so there we go. Now I can see a lot better. I like the sound the grav boots make too. The when they walk. That's dope. Is this a map? Can I have the map? What is this? All right, the Cetus mission, phase 1, mission assembly. The Cassiopeia is assembled at Corinth's satellite rig. The crew aboard and enter hypersleep phase 2, outward travel. The Cassiopeia makes the 4-year journey to Tau Ceti F. Her sister vessel, the Andromeda, follows behind. So we are going first. And in phase 3, survey suite. Once in orbit, the crew conducts a planetary survey of Tau Ceti F. Colonization begins in phase 4. 6 months later, the Andromeda lands and begins colonization efforts. Phase 5, life on a new world begins. Outcome of orbital survey results. All right. So we have to succeed, and that's the whole thing. It's like we want to succeed here. What opened? Oh, this opened.
Do you always have to leave your crap floating around?
I'm just looking around, y'all. Like I said, we'll do the game's about 8 hours long, so we're gonna do 2 hours today. We'll do I think 3 hours on Thursday. Oh, that's dope. I like that.
How bad do you think it is? You think the power plant's been hit?
Uh-oh. Bear with me. Graphics card started doing crazy stuff. All right. So, like I said, Thursday we'll probably do like 3 hours, and then we'll go from there. So that'll be about 5 hours worth of gameplay.
Authorization failed. Additional crew login required.
What do you mean by that?
Come on. Carter, you need to log into your utility strap.
Okay, now I gotta find that. The heck is that at? Over here? Also, I can't run, y'all. I've been trying to like speed walk or something, and he's not doing it. So bear with me while we move slowly through this ship.
Got it.
Let's get this door open.
Hang on. Let me just test it's working. How could you like this song so much?
Okay, so I can detect things with that.
Here at Corinth, we're committed to unprecedented investments in the advancement of space travel and terraforming technology. The Cassiopeia will be the first manned exoplanet.
What does Cassiopeia mean? Let me look that
Our
up.
ultimate goal being colony transfer.
Cassiopeia is a prominent constellation in the northern sky, famous for its distinct W or M shape. Named after the Vane Queen from Greek mythology, it is circumpolar in the northern hemisphere, meaning it never sets, and serves as an excellent guide for spotting the North Star. So that makes sense why this goes first. Then that's I see why they named the ship this, because this is basically like they're pointing, like this is their direction. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is pointing the way for civilization. This ship is supposed to be pointing the way for civilization, so that constellation points the way toward the North Star. So that makes sense. That's clever. I like that. I went in there already. All right. The heck is this? Lockdown lifted. Okay, there we go. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Lockdown lifted.
Uh-oh.
Came to see one.
Okay.
Game is having issues, looks like.
Might take check.
Hopefully, my save isn't corrupted just now.
Night follows.
It's a new game. I just downloaded it yesterday, so it could be having issues. Y'all know how that goes. While digital media is convenient, it has its problems. I was not going on a spacewalk and not consulting the computer about how to fix it. That's a bad idea.
Situation report.
A meteorite has penetrated my outer hull, puncturing through to the maintenance facilities on deck 4.
A meteorite. That ain't good.
Disable systems across the ship to conserve power and isolate damage.
Actually, you know what? I need to take this just a little bit higher. A little bit higher. That way I can actually read my choices. There we go.
Can you deal with this, Oracle?
Automated repairs have failed. Damage containment is now my priority.
When were you going to tell us this?
I'm telling you now, Sims.
Oh, I didn't like that response. That AI was a little snappy.
Are intact, but I advise a systems reboot to provide an accurate damage report.
AI said, "I'm telling you now." I'm like, oh, okay.
That make it harder for us to deal with the breach.
I don't know, Sims. But without a reboot, further damage could occur.
Game. Let's see. Yeah, better tell it to reboot. I'm not gonna like this because you know that never. Just like Jurassic Park, we'll reboot the system and we'll get all the power back. Yeah, that it didn't make a difference, did it? Dinosaurs still killed everybody.
Reboot your systems. Sims and I will carry out repairs regardless.
Very well. Systems reboot initiated. Please stand by.
Come on.
Why didn't you wait? Why wouldn't you wait? Yeah, come on, we got stuff to do. Like, bro, wait a second. Let the computer come back up. That looks sketchy as all get out.
The damage must be shorting the ship's electronics.
Should we fix it?
We need to inspect the hull damage first. Here, help me open it.
Every time this game tries to save, it keeps telling me something's wrong with it.
I hadn't noticed.
Must have been a power surge.
I may have to replay these 2 hours on my own time at some point. R1 for flashlight, okay. Oh yeah, no, I don't like this at all. And then we're gonna be dealing with so spoiler alert, we're gonna be dealing with an organism that can mimic and look like everybody else. Imagine walking into this room and you just see somebody just standing there, and you're like, "Oh, is that you, dude? What's up with you? How you doing?" And all of a sudden, it just waves back at you or sprints at you to kill you. And I was like, "Yo, this has like, imagine looking at her, and then it's not her." You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be the creepiest part about this game. And I was telling Clutch King about that. I was telling him like, "Yo, that's gonna be the worst part is he's not gonna know if it's me standing there. Like if we were playing this together, if you're playing this with somebody, you could be thinking you're standing next to your homie who's playing the game. Hey, are you in this room? No, I'm over here. Oh snap! And the thing just grabs you, you know, because you don't know. You wouldn't know. Of course, no matter where I put my camera, I can't see nothing. So here's my last attempt to remedy this. I'm gonna go up here in this top corner. Maybe then I'll be out of the way of some of the information. Come on, work with me. Ah. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Click that, transform, edit, transform, position. There we go. All right. There you go again. If I have to replay this 2 hours, I'm gonna be very upset. Anyway, let's see. I think I've seen everything in here. That has no power. And then stuff just randomly floating. Oh yeah, this is gonna definitely send my heart rate through the moon. Play the game, the alien program to adapt and learn as you play. Yeah, but the Xeno don't even look human though. At least I can adapt. I can adapt to something that looks human, which is actually kind of scarier now that I think about it. But I don't, because my thing is, I don't like fast approaching heavy footsteps. If there's a moment in here where I'm alone in the dark, and all of a sudden I just hear do 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 do, I'm gonna have a, y'all gonna watch me spaz, throw my controller in the air. It's gonna be bad if that happens. Oh, we gotta reprogram stuff? Oh nah. Yeah, they tried to go Alien Isolation with this. They call themselves trying to go Alien Isolation with this, and I don't appreciate it. I gotta go over, turn this on, hit, you know, reconnect this, do that. I got a monster chasing me, and I gotta. Y'all remember when we played Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty? Remember we played that? So, spoiler alert again for those that have not played Phantom Liberty yet. There's an Alien Isolation section in there. You see how they jump scared me in the middle of my sentence? Y'all see that little shimmy shake I did? I like spazzed for like a second when I heard that glitch. I was like, ah! This is why y'all enjoyed watching me play the other 3 dark horror games, because they just do stuff. They just be doing stuff when you least expect it. Oh my gosh.
A butterfly. Beauty.
What about this?
A secret handshake.
A fortress.
This?
I don't know.
I see potential. History in the making. Secrets of the universe.
I see whatever we want it to be.
I'm still tripping off this cup.
Where humanity
This cup over here just on speed over here. Just ah! Game already trying to scare me. I was so stuck on the cup spinning on the ground that I paid no mind to that screen. That almost scared me too. Sims, where you go, girl? She ain't saying a word, and that's making me nervous. You just standing here in the dark, not saying anything. Like, hey, I'm over here. Like, make noise. Alert me to your presence. Mm-mm-mm.
Looks like it penetrated through there.
Boy. If I see something crawl across this camera, boy. Ooh, that hit hard.
Looks like the breach webbing hasn't fired.
Figures.
We've got to repair that breach. Looks like the only way to override the sealing system now is from outside the hull.
We go on spacewalking. And yeah, I know. Not even 30 minutes in the game. Not even 30 minutes into the game. It's got me shimmy shaking over here.
It's an option. What would Stafford say?
Never forget why you started. Would you look at that? Gets me every time.
Come on, Galileo.
We've earned a little holiday, haven't we?
I'm about to replay all this. I just got a bad feeling in my chest. I'm about to replay these 2 hours.
Your move.
King to C1.
The sound quality is good too, which is not good for me in a horror game.
So hard not to fall over that I feel like I actually might fall over.
Please, don't do that. But don't even say that.
Right, do not fall off this.
Still thinking it.
Because if you fall off this, girl, and leave me out here by myself, I'm going to be very upset.
Probably check the FTL antenna.
Roger that. Console's just here.
I'm doing what she suggests. Trust the lady.
Looks good to me. Optical terminal is
Look,
intact.
I'm leaned in like this, like
Transmission switch,
should be leaning back.
but should course correct soon. Want to run some diagnostics just.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be able to run later. I'm just, they're not giving it to me right now.
Hey, baby. We missed you already. And we wanted to tell you how proud of you we both are. What you're doing is...
Yo, that's the little girl.
You had second thoughts, but
That's the little girl from one of the other horror ones.
the future is all that matters to us now. The future with you. Good luck among the stars.
Good luck, Daddy.
Good luck.
How many times have you watched that one?
I lost count last Christmas.
We're expecting a new batch in a few days when the rest of the crew wakes up. We've waited long enough.
Antenna's fully functional. That's good news for the mission.
Can you imagine Stafford's face if we woke up to mission failure?
I'm not angry. Just disappointed.
Oh man.
I am not letting this man die. That is my goal at the moment. I don't know what her family situation is, but I just found out my man has a wife and a daughter. I'm not letting him die.
Water in
If I'm gonna try to save you.
doesn't look too good either.
If we fix the sealant system, it should fix that too.
Good point.
Sims, I'm
Keep moving.
gonna try to keep you alive, Sims. But if you do something stupid, like something really stupid, and it's gonna get me killed, I'm seeing my wife and child again. Okay, I need you to know that. So make this easy on both of us, so I can keep you alive and still see my two babies again.
Now's not the time to take in the scenery.
All right, here we go. Nice and slow. Don't want to go fast when you walk into space. First of all, why are they not tethered to anything? That's what's making me upset. Where's the tethers? Where's something to tie you to the hole so if you get yanked off the ship or you lose control of your boots or something, or if this door suddenly comes open and shoots air out? That's what this is. This is a access door. If that opens and the pressure isn't right, or it's not depressurized, air suddenly shoots out or shoots in, which in this case, you're in space, so air would be sucked out. When that pressure, that air being sucked out would shoot you off the ship. What the heck is that down there? Is that the Rock?
What a mess.
Understatement of the year.
It went through several decks, too. Oh, there's like some fleshy stuff right there.
What is that?
Coolant, maybe?
Nah.
Could have leaked during the impact.
Nah. That look fleshy. Nah.
The override ports are right there.
Oh, nah. Like the tragedy of this is they didn't do nothing wrong. It ran into them. That's the tragedy. They didn't do anything. That thing hit them.
That did the job. Can we go home now?
Agreed. Back to the airlock.
All right, slow and steady.
End of an era, huh?
Can we talk when we not outside? Okay.
And the start of a new one.
Aren't you excited to see our future home?
Yeah.
Well, come on then. Let's get back inside.
We're close.
Can we have this conversation
Damn close.
inside the ship?
Oh, man. It all starts with us.
It's taken long enough to get here. Gotta be worth something.
Something about to happen. Let me hold the controller. Something about to happen.
Like me. Each day, one step at a time.
Mm.
You always find a way to see the bright side.
Mum taught me that. You can't always control what happens, but you can control how you react to it. I can control the muscles in my face, so I use them to smile.
It's hard to, though. Sometimes.
And that's why I try to focus on the now. The past.
You know what the thing is?
might not.
Is it the thing?
I do. I do it for my daughter's future. What we're doing here is a vital step into a new tomorrow. For everyone.
Okay, now you are sounding like one of William's training videos.
We're doing something incredible, Sims.
When everyone's up, you think they'll relegate us to coffee making jitsu?
Knowing Williams, I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh my gosh, game.
Those guys close their eyes for a night's sleep. And they wake up refreshed like these 4 years meant nothing.
God. I'm older than Cernan now.
You know, he once told
Oh, step. Oh, no.
Sims!
Help! Carter, help me!
Use your thruster! Now! Sims! Hit it!
This is why you have tethers.
Catch me, catch me!
Yep, I got you.
We're okay.
Whew, I was like, nope, I'm not losing her.
I am so sorry.
No. I'm just glad. I thought... Oh, my God.
Imagine if I hadn't been paying attention and then it was like, catch me. And I'm like, huh? And she just, I watched the intro where somebody didn't press the X fast enough and he let go and she just went flying off into space. I was like, that is arguably, that's like one of the, in my opinion, not likely to happen to you if you're not an astronaut, but still a terrible way to go. Because you're just floating in space waiting for your air to run out. The ship that you were on gets farther, 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 and there's nothing to slow you down, so you just keep moving at the same speed because there's no friction in space. So you just move at the same speed away, and by the time somebody would get like a shuttle or something to go get you, you're so far away in the void of space. It's like literally trying to find a needle in the ocean. You see what I'm saying? It's like okay, I need to find this one needle about that big in the ocean, and that's what it feels like. You'd be like, well, where did it go? Well, she was heading this way, and we just hope we see you that way. But we got to catch up to you because you're still moving like this at full speed. Never slowed down. And I'm just like, yo. If I hadn't caught her, yo. Woo! All right. Map out major story beats and branching. Exactly. That's a nightmare. Like, I saw the movie... Was it Gravity? Yeah, Gravity. I think I saw that movie, and that movie. Whew, there's an episode in Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix. There's an episode in that series of a woman out in space, or a woman or a man or whatever out in space. And it's a woman, and has to make decisions to stay alive. One of those decisions ended up costing her an arm, and I was like, like, okay, this is a turning point. If you want to try another path, you can rewind from this point. No, I'm happy with how everything turned out. I saved her. I like that it also doesn't tell you. So all this was linear. So if I hadn't chose the computer, we could have took this route, gone out here. I could have chose that route there. Disaster. I caught her, and here's a path if I don't catch her. So now I'm on this path because I caught her. But if I hadn't caught her, we would have been on this path. So far, we're good. So now we're in chapter 2. Should be. Whenever the screen goes black like that, you hit another chapter.
We can handle this.
Well, should we at least take service?
I would have told Earth we got hit by a meteor.
Things first, then we can decide what to do after that.
Sure.
Years of work on that bonsai. Gone.
Only one branch. I'm sure we can fix it.
You don't know much about horticulture, do you?
Hear me out. Remember when I was reading
Fracture and repair, and there was that chapter on.
Kintsugi. Oh, yes. I remember.
Right. Why not apply it here? Take what's broken and
Honor its faults. Highlight them even.
That's wonderful. Except, I'm pretty sure kintsugi is for pottery, not plants.
You can still apply the mindset. Celebrate.
Sims?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Are you okay?
Why you go quiet like that?
Sims?
I heard something squish. I heard something squish, and I didn't like that. Don't tell me I got this girl back inside just for her to die. All right, be prepared for jump scares at all times. Around every corner. I need a gun. If I got this girl back inside... Oh, I can dodge. Or I can jog now. Okay. There's my flashlight. All right. Nothing there. I'm gonna be so mad if I saved her just for her to get picked off by this alien thing. What do you think it is, Onyx? Tell me. It's all right. I don't mind you telling me. I'm actually asking for it this time. Tell me. We can speculate. We can speculate. What you think it is? No! No! Don't be doing it. Like, no, don't be doing all that. Look, the black in me is like, I'll go outside and sit on the hull of the ship before I sit in here with this.
Sims? Is that you? Okay, Sims, that is not funny. I don't appreciate the joke. Sims?
Huh?
Sims?
That's not Sims.
Sims? okay?
That's not her.
You can talk to me. I know it's been
It got her.
tough,
It got her, y'all. That's why she's sitting there
but I thought
tweaking.
I'm here for you.
Flamethrower.
Never forget why.
I'm just going to go wake Dr. Cooper.
What the freak? I'm like, save. Don't mess me up while I'm trying to run for my life. I'm not even looking back. I'm like, I ain't looking back. Because I know she's on my, I can hear the footsteps. She was on my heels. She was at a light jog, like, come here. Come here. What is she doing, Spider-Man? Oh! That's what I figured. Like, the way it's taking over people and body morphing. I'm like, yeah. Why are you making noise? She didn't even see you.
It's hard to let go. Earth is the only home we've known. But the truth is, our home is dying. We let go. And ask, what if? What if life is not as we know it? What if it's better? Corinth, where humanity comes first.
My mom is dead. Everyone is dead.
Ma'am, what are you talking about? I don't know what I should do. Because if I move, she's going to see me.
We're all gonna die out here. My mom is dead. Everyone is dead.
I'm focused, y'all. Just bear with me. I gotta get to the door she's standing next to. Don't look when you come past me. Don't look over here. Just keep moving.
My mom is dead. Everyone is dead.
Woo! Woo! I heard the door open. I heard the music. I was like, she saw me immediately.
Thomas Carter, 48 hours from flight crew wake up. Something's wrong with Sims. I don't know. She attacked me. Oh, God. She's trying to kill me. We were repairing an impact to the hull.
Ah!
We separated to repair different areas of the ship, but then
No. No. No, not the family, man. Oh, that makes me sick.
We have always questioned whether we're alone in the universe. It's only when we come face to face with death that we get our answer. However connected the universe may be,
You know what I'm wondering? What if I let her die? Would I have lived?
we all die alone.
That's a dark way of looking at the end of your life. But okay. Something like the creature from the movie called thing. Instead of it being a solid form, it's like a gel blob of matter. Yeah. Oh, that was all still episode 1. So now we're heading into episode 2. Man. So if I let her die, would I have been fine? Did I get punished for doing the right thing? I bet I did. So we're going back in time 2 days before launch. All right.
I wasn't sure you'd be here.
I wouldn't miss it for worlds.
Curfew's starting early tonight. The Met says there's a storm building over the Atlantic. It'll be dark for a few days. That shouldn't affect the launch.
Sometimes you look just like him, you know?
That's called genetics.
No, it's more than that. It's the way you carry yourself. There's a confidence.
Yeah, you're talking about my swagger.
Maybe I am.
You don't think it makes a difference? I don't know.
It still doesn't feel real sometimes. Dad was always gone for years.
That's because she is. That's because she is Onyx. That is an actual actress.
Walk back through the door.
You remember
Every time I say your name, I'm taken right back.
why am my brain blanking? I keep trying to say Captain Planet, but it's not Captain Planet. What is the dog
Nothing
on?
to be sorry for. It's nice to remember him.
The Marvel movies.
I can't stop thinking about it.
I'm trying to think about the that's the first place I saw her.
If he was in our position,
Captain Marvel. There we go.
what would he do?
I have wondered that myself.
Have you taken the time to really think it through?
I understand your concerns, young, but what have we really got to lose? You know, I look at you now, and I see that kid.
to present day. Okay. So we're about to play as this lady.
Good morning to you too.
So yeah, like her friend, yeah, her friend who was the other pilot, because you know the next Marvel ends up being her friend's daughter, but yeah, Captain Marvel's friend, that's the one. That's the one you're thinking about right now. I don't know what else I've seen her in. She's been in some other stuff, but
Good morning, Young.
There's Carter and Sims. Shouldn't they be here?
Well, that is standard procedure.
girl, you got some strong shoulders on you. She got them.
Stafford and I were woken up automatically.
Good morning, Young. Welcome to the ship. Got some strong shoulders on her.
Ugh, no wonder I feel like shit.
Really? Rechecking myocardial and vascular readings.
No, but it
Subject
was a joke.
reports he's not feeling.
I'm fine. Thanks. Where are we?
Right where we're supposed to be. Within range of the marker and decelerating for orbit. Waking the second pilot now.
Carter? Sims? You read?
Hypersleep put us reading green on all vitals and ready for fluid drain.
So those two were alone on that alien organism has been alone on this ship while they've been asleep for another maybe a year or something. It's had time. That thing has had time.
Corinth is committed to your future. That's why we selected the best of the best and entrusted them with the survival of the human race. As you know,
Why does his face track me?
than a standard recon vessel, but it was imperative to replicate the conditions of our sister ship.
Yeah, they used
If our
Let me let him finish talking.
the Andromeda will land on Tau Ceti F and begin the new chapter of civilization. The future starts now with Corinth.
My man is killing me with his over-exaggerated. The future starts now with Corinth. I'm like, bro, why are you talking like that? This is the absolute best thing. We're gonna bro. Are you trying to sell me something? Like, why are you talking like that? All right. So for one, the reason that their faces look so precise and their motions look precise, they wear mocap suits for these games. They did full for this game in particular. They did full facial capture, so you're gonna get every single legit emotion, feeling, and everything's gonna be probably really, really good. That's why their faces look really good in this one. The first ones they did, the faces looked. And they progressively got better, and then they got to this one. They said, "No, we're doing full mocap, full face cap." So that way you get motions that seem natural and organic, and facial expressions and stuff that look natural and organic because they are,
Legend.
Where the hell are you two?
I read you, sir. We're in engineering. The ship suffered a minor hull breach, so we're running diagnostics and making the necessary repairs, as per protocol.
How bad are we talking?
We're still running diagnostics. Once we're done, we'll provide a full damage report.
It feel like something.
Manageable. Looks like we were lucky.
Anything we need to jump on?
We're trying to establish that now.
Our orbital window is in 1 hour. Have you made engine preparations?
No, sir. The damage from the hull breach took priority.
Understood. We'll prep the engines ourselves.
Apologies we weren't there to wake you, sir. Can you confirm how many of you are awake?
Just the full flight crew. We'll wake the others in orbit as planned. Let's go check on Mitchell.
I don't think this was a corporate setup though, Onyx. The reason why I say that is because here's the thing, right? If it doesn't make sense to hinge all this money, right? All of this just to kill some people, that don't seem right. That don't seem right. And they said at the beginning, Earth is essentially dying. So they need this to work. If this doesn't work, if they can't establish a base, a foothold on this planet, then we all go extinct. You see what I'm saying? Like the Earth has been ravaged. They need a new planet. They can't afford for this to fail. You see what I'm saying? So I can't see this being a corporate setup, especially when the alien organism that hit them seems like it was a random meteor in space. You see what I mean? Like it's like this seems like no, y'all are just unfortunate. They just unlucky. It's like fate is conspiring against them almost. But the Dark Pictures games have always been like, this is a little different because we had the curator in the last 3 I did on this channel. There was the curator. It's like he was deaf. It's kind of like he was deaf personified outside of everything, and he was talking to you, the player, about, oh, you did this, interesting. Can you save them all? Blah blah blah. And he kept talking to you, right? And then if you had the same save file, he act like he remembered you when he would talk to you. Like, oh, you're back again. Like oh, okay. So it was like you were trying to change these people's fates, and you were the outside force able to influence this, and death was allowing you to manipulate events, and then would either laugh at you for failing or kind of get slightly annoyed that you were winning. You know, so, but now there's no curator between chapters in this one. So I'm curious. Because they've done other games that didn't have the curator in it. For example, what's the one with the Wendigos and they're up at the cabin in the woods? Like that had no curator. It was just a story like this one. So I'm wondering if this one is like separate from those, and then they'll go back to those with the curator later on. Because I think the guy that played the curator, I think he passed away. But you can easily rectify that and just say, oh, you know, what, did you expect me to have the same face? Don't you understand that I'm outside of this reality too? And you're like, wait a minute. And then have the big reveal later on at the end that he's death, and then have him chase you. That would be crazy. But anyway, back to the game.
Rise and shine.
But yeah, I don't think...
And to what do I owe the honor of this royal welcome?
There's been a hull breach.
Yeah, I don't think this is a corporate setup.
Into looking into it.
And understand, you just checked something.
Oxygen process was down.
That sounds bad.
It's under control. We're only an hour from the mark. Young, Mike, begin engine checks in preparation for orbit. I'll take Mitchell and we'll reboot the CO2 scrubbers.
How about I save some oxygen and go back to sleep?
We have jobs to do. Feeling all right?
Kind of weird. Feels like I went to sleep only yesterday and now I have a headache 4 years in the making. My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
That's to be expected. Humans weren't made for hibernation.
Stay together, y'all. This thing has already learned how to communicate, how to not come across as creepy and not give itself away. It didn't take long at all for it to figure that out.
Hey, meant to ask you before they put us under. How do you feel about this being your last mission? Your grand finale?
It's a hell of an encore.
First manned exoplanetary mission. Not bad for a commander's farewell.
Retirement doesn't look good on me. If I wasn't part of this mission, I'd be right behind you on the Andromeda.
Spoken like a true pioneer.
I'm the luckiest commander in the Karth ranks, and the best team I could have asked for. There's no other crew like us. Damn tragedy.
What's your take on Anders? Bit of a late replacement, huh? You trust her?
Hmm.
I'll be keeping a close eye on her,
Good to know.
same as I do with all my crew. Isley, we're almost at hydroponics. Head over when you're done.
That might have been a bad choice because the way it kind of like glitched, like, that's negative. But I was like, she's a late choice, and I'm thinking about what you told me. So I'm like, if she's a late replacement, what if they're doing like a Wayland Yutani, like they knew the creature was out there and they sent them out there to collect it? That would be hilarious. This organism is the future of humanity. This is how we'll live. Because I'm like, Mac Nomura was a ship apparently that was lost.
It's a magnificent beast, this ship.
You can message the teammates, the crewmates. Is Sims in there? Nope.
So your baby finally en route to Tau Ceti F. Mission in progress.
I'll tell you how it feels when it's mission complete.
Huh. I can message these guys. Uh-huh. He's the only one we haven't seen. Did she kill him? Is he being taken over? Is she feed him into the rest of the organism? Oh, nah. Started to type changed his mind. And I wonder if the started to type was her actual mind trying to break through, and the creatures is like, no, put that down. Could you imagine that too? Like, the thing has to preserve you so it can have your memories. So imagine you're just like in the back seat of your own body.
We'll need to redirect auxiliary power. Can you access that console?
And as you see, they gave her clothes, Onyx. They gave her clothes.
The Oracle is suggesting we redirect power from the landing systems. Just as well, considering we're not landing. Alternatively, we redirect power from fire control.
Ooh, which one of these do I want to turn off? The landing computer or the fire control? Honest, what you think? Because I'm like, fire might be more immediate, and I'm thinking we got pilots who could probably manually land the ship. I'm not so much worried about the landing. I'm more worried about the fire. Like I'd rather turn off the landing computer than turn off the fire control. What you think, Honest? What you think? What do all of you think? I'm just talking to Honest because she keeps chatting in. But what does everybody watching think? Landing computer, fire control. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? I feel like you looked it up already, so you know exactly what's hunting. Because I know you, Honest. You can't wait to the end. You're like, I gotta know now. I gotta know now. So. Turn off the landing computer. That's what I was thinking too. Okay, so everybody's thinking the same thing. At least we got 2 out of 5, 4. Because I know one of the viewers is me. All right, so yeah, let's turn the landing computer off. Yeah, I like that fire suppressing. We're gonna need that. Christmas sprinkled with a little bit of Halloween. Do it.
Very well.
Check it. Check it right now.
Do remember that we're all a long way from home.
Check it right now, because if you don't check it now, and she scrubs them, or she's already scrubbed them. Like I need them to know something is up now. Not no, we'll put it off till later. No, find out the information right now. Oh no! Yeah, something went wrong. Something definitely went wrong.
Sure is.
You think what you might have been if you weren't a pilot?
Not a chance. This has always been it for me.
Goddamn right. I could die out here.
But that is not going to happen.
No, I mean, like, it'd be cool. my body. If I had died, would you just pop the airlock and send me floating out into space?
Oh man, yeah, it grew. It grew substantially.
Company guidelines state no littering in orbit. That definitely includes your dead ass.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded.
Actually, Hydra. You'd make perfect fertilizer for the shrubbery. You know, like a to nature kind of thing. I could visit every night, fill you in on the latest. But don't go dying just yet.
Oh, for you, I'd go for permission. Freeze drying.
Seriously.
Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. Put you into an airtight bag, stick you out into negative 270 degrees, shake you around a little until you shatter into a million pieces.
That's messed up.
Finally ground young. Hey.
Wow.
That's messed up, bruh.
For now, let's just both stay alive.
No dying intended. Unless I actually land this fucker on Tau Ceti F. Ah, hey, I could be the planet's first dead guy.
Don't even joke about that.
Whoa, what's eating you?
Sometimes I can't tell if you're joking or just being an ass.
They gonna jump scares with these doggone cameras at some point. Like she gonna be just standing there staring at one point. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for it, but I know I'm not.
Why not fly it here? Take on the and honor its falls. Highlight them even.
That's wonderful. Except, I'm pretty sure kids have pottery on plants.
Mindset. Celebrate the beauty and the flaws. Carter?
Oh.
Sorry, Commander. Sorry, Commander. There's just too much. Sorry, Commander. There's just too much interference down there.
That thing, boy. Watch her be standing over the pods looking at them. Yep, look. Bruh, she's just standing there. Ah! I'm waiting for her to just be standing in one of these cameras. I knew it. I knew it. I said one of these moments she's gonna look right in the camera.
Jesus, Stafford. The sleep technicians. I thought I'd check their surveillance logs, and I found something weird. Look at the time code on this one. It's from after the impact. They should be running repairs at that time.
It looks odd, but the systems are glitching all over the ship. The camera probably crashed, but the time code kept running.
No, err on caution.
What are you suggesting?
Should I accuse or question? What y'all think? Like, I get the mindset. See, the mindset is that as an astronaut, remain calm. And you all are all you've got in space. But if I see you standing over somebody's pod just staring at them, and I fast forward the camera and you are there for an uncomfortable amount of time just staring at somebody, not smiling, nothing, just standing there just while they're sleeping, just staring at them. Yeah, when we wake up, we need to see you. We need to talk to you. What seems to be the problem? Can you explain to me why you just standing over somebody's pod, staring at them? I got questions for you. Because that's not normal. Is the isolation getting to you, or no, I'm fine. I don't believe you. You're going in a prison cell. When am I getting out? We'll let you know. Because, out in the void, alone, away from your family members, your actual friends, stuck with your coworkers, some of which you may not like, which they've already shown that they have some discomfort about this person named Anders, which I'm not sure who that is. But I'm playing caution. I'm being suspicious of everybody. A last minute change to a crew manifest, adding a person that was not originally on the manifest. What's the company up to? Because Onyx, you've got me thinking now, like, I don't think they want to sabotage the mission. I think they want to do something in addition to the mission. Does that make sense? Like, they still need to relocate humanity to this other planet. At the same time, the company has secondary motivations. So I'm like, I saw you say accuse, Onyx. Are we all thinking that? Accuse? Are we all thinking that? I got one for accuse. I'm leaning toward accuse. Because the commander seems to want to be like, Okay, we're leaning toward accuse. All right, let's do it.
Look at this. They clearly saw something off screen. They look scared. Then nothing. The data's corrupted. They have to be hiding something.
Have a little faith.
No.
Right now, the only evidence I see are the multiple system glitches going off.
Which are still pretty damning, if you ask me.
Trust that everyone on board is capable and competent. I wish you could see that in your colleagues.
Please, just listen.
Trust them, like they trust you.
Commander, we're coming up to the marker now. We need to prep for boostering detachment.
Confirmed. Thanks, Young.
Commander, consider what she's telling you.
Last person I need to remind how important this mission is. I can't have you distracted by paranoia. I need you on point.
But, sir,
What more do you want?
You to investigate. Should I push him? Or should I just be like, just say something doesn't sit right? Or should I be like, no, I want a full report? What y'all think? Because if you push too hard, he's already looking at me like, maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're the one that's tripping. You're being paranoid. If I push, no, I want a full report. He might be like, okay, you're tripping. I'm out of here. Or he might actually do it. I don't know. That's the beauty of these games. You really don't know Need an ally, so leave it be. What do you think, Onyx? Like I said, I'm not liking this. She's asking questions that are reasonable. Okay, you both are saying contemplate, don't push. Okay. All right, let's see.
Something about this doesn't sit right with me. Have you heard from Sims?
Listen, Isley. I respect you. You have vision. You have insight. You have eyes in the back of your goddamn head.
Then why aren't you listening to her?
I just want the job done well.
I know. But one person can't whistle a symphony. I'll need all hands on deck for the detachment. Especially my second in command.
Do you mind if I speak to Carter and Sims?
Not by yourself.
Talk to them. Trust me.
Not by yourself either. Like, y'all need to be in there 4 deep staring at them like, all right.
Pumps are clear, so you should be good for the burn. Unless she's hiding more surprises up her sleeve. We've run 3 tests.
I would have pushed too. In that situation, I'd been like, no.
Good work. We're still experiencing shorts in the lighting and surveillance systems. Any ETA on a fix?
That's on Carter. He's still in the guts doing wiring repairs.
Can you patch me through? I'd like to hear his voice.
Sure.
The damage must be shorting the ship's electronics.
That man is dead.
Carter? Can you hear me?
Sorry, Commander, there's just too much interference down there.
Never mind. Just make sure he's well clear of there before we engage the braking burn. Take care, Sims.
Mm-mm.
Status report.
Deceleration and final flight. We're right on top of the marker.
Okay, let's keep this airtight. Isley, run the checklist.
I don't know what they're doing, Onyx. I really don't. I don't know if they're using it for disposables or something. They're doing something.
To ensure its integrity, we're releasing it into a safer orbit around the planet well outside the atmosphere. Once the Cassiopeia is in orbit around Tau Ceti F, we'll wake the science crew and begin the planetary survey for the landing team on the Andromeda.
Manual detach sequence set.
Confirmed. Sequence is primed.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
It's a thing of beauty.
We should have visual on Tau Ceti F now.
Let's get her up on screen.
Y'all cannot land this ship with that thing on board. Y'all are basically... They are carrying the Dark Pictures version of the Flood on their ship. They cannot afford...
Maybe we should land this thing. Take a little walk before the Andromeda gets here.
Don't do it.
Look, I get it. Not enough fuel to land and get home. I'm just saying it's about legacy.
This isn't about fortune and glory. We were chosen to clear a path for history to be made. Think about that. We train together. We launch together. We execute the mission together, and we return together. It's not about what we do here. It's about what we learn. Together we gather to forge the way for the next great leap in human progress.
Okay. He's good.
Best of the best.
There are
Okay, I'm playing as her now.
issues regarding the sleep crew. I'm going to perform a search of their quarters.
Oh, here comes the horror. Yep. You hear the faint horror music in the background. Where am I going?
Stand around. We
This is not gonna be good. We're alone.
Sims, you still in engineering?
Still busy down here, Commander. We need another 10 minutes.
Suits me just fine.
She's not down there. She is not down there, and I am in the wrong spot. Yes? No? Yep, I think I am in the wrong spot.
What defines humanity? Our ability to collaborate, to contemplate the big questions. At Corinth,
I need a bazooka. That's what I need. All right. I need to get in there somehow. Lock the room down so she can't get in here with me. Cassiopeia cash crisis. There's no turning back. My man's name is Lamarcus. Lamarcus Williams gives an impassioned speech at the UN Environment Summit. Can you put a price tag on our future? The resounding answer from the governments around the world is no. Capitol Hill's free flow investment into Corinth is now in good company. As nations unite to fund this colony mission to Tau Ceti F. The unprecedented level of funding underlines the significance and expense of the CETUS mission. Excuse me. As public funds disappear behind Corinth's closed doors, one has to wonder, would Earth stand a chance if the same resources were kept at home, or is this truly our last hope? As Williams himself said, at this point, there's no turning back. Y'all, this is even worse than I thought. So they've put all of Earth's money and resources into making these ships to get out here to this planet. If this doesn't work, the global economy will be complete. The global economy, not America, not just Russia, not just Japan. The global economy will be bankrupt. Resources, horribly, irreparably. I can't speak. Irreparably depleted. It looks like it could be the planet that thing is from. Real talk, it's pink. The creatures is pink. I mean, I don't necessarily correlate, but like that planet just don't look safe from orbit. Like I'm looking at it like that don't look like a place I want to live. Pink, gases, storms everywhere. It just looked like, and they're not allowed to land because they had to come back with the data. So you don't really know if you can live on this planet, but you put all your resources into these two ships just in case. Sound like this Lamarcus dude is bankrupting the planet, making and trying to save himself. I'm kind of like, what kind of ship are you building that's going to carry all of humanity? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of the logistics for this. How does this work? You got a ship in space that's going to be big enough to carry everybody on the planet, feed them, supply, get food and get them all over, like plants, animals, trees, all that. It's supposed to get all that to this planet. Okay. But you have to do data inspections and gather information on the planet that you believe will sustain you, but you're not sure. And y'all throwing this is one heck of a Hail Mary. You don't know enough about this planet to have put all the resources into this other ship to try to save humanity. It'd be better to try to invest in saving the planet you have. But Yeah, it's starting to add up less and less to me. And the fact that this man saying, "Yeah, there's no turning back. Give us all your money, world government. Give my company all the money." And it's behind closed doors. Like nobody knows what the project entails. Why is he only one with access to the data? Yeah, I'm really glad I locked that door because. I don't think I want to do that because that might alert her to my presence.
Well, at least they made the wake-up cake.
Like I feel like I need to do that, but I'm afraid that if I do that, it's gonna alert her that I'm messing with things, and she's gonna come after me. But the game is telling me I need to. I guess I need to go downstairs. Stay in here. Nope. Nope. I mean, she's still over there. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I feel like I need to do this, but I'm afraid to do this. All right, let's go die.
What defines humanity?
Shut up.
Our ability to collaborate.
Progress can be ugly. You don't say. Yep. No. No, it's a trick. at all. I'm like, why are you hearing voices talking now when they haven't been talking to y'all the whole time? History's greatest pioneers. Okay. She was just Can be found in the nearby area. Mm-hmm. Creep time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got me crouching. Yep, she crouched immediately. I don't want to do this. I just want to get through this chapter because I feel like this is how the chapter is going to end. Is whatever happens to Isley, and I think we're going to get caught and turn into one of those things because then they'll have way more control. Because right now the alien is operating as two peons, but if it gets control of her, it has more leadership power and more access to the ship, and have more knowledge of how the ship functions. The sleep technicians only have limited access, but second in command is going to have a lot more access. So that thing probably wants to get her. Let me see. Oh, there are 44. Are there 44 characters in this game? Or are there 44 different ways to die? I bet there are 44 different ways to die, and I've avoided them all so far, but it's only beginning. It only going to get worse from me. Onyx, you're supposed to be encouraging me and making me feel better, not making me scared. Turn my flashlight off on purpose just because that's the last thing I need is for... Oop. Survey. I said survive. That's how you know I'm terrified. They will survey 2 weeks and then come home. Yo, no, here's a worse idea. If they land the ship, the new planet gets taken over by this alien organism, right? But if they go home on the ship, there won't be any humanity to come to this planet. That's a worse situation. Because you might be able to fix Earth. Or Earth will fix itself, one of the two. But if they go home with this alien, they come back to Earth with that thing on the ship, there's not going to be a humanity to travel into space. Everybody will be food for this thing. So, yeah. Oh, it has to. These games always get worse once you get into them. They don't get better till you get toward the end. Like the game starts offering you some breaks at the end, but not in the interim. I thought I could hit my flashlight. She was going to be right here. Key code required. Luna. Oh, Luna's birthday. Okay. So August 2065. So 8/28. 8/28/65. She better be right there. Uh-huh. I heard it.
Studying engineering, huh?
Follow her? I don't want to follow that girl. You gonna get killed, girl. Ugh! She's like, I'm locked in, y'all. If I'm being quiet, it's not because I'm just don't know what to say. I'm locked in. I'm trying to make sure I keep this girl alive while they got me doing stupid stuff. Because I would have noticed she was acting weird, and I would have told them immediately. Not gonna follow you down here. Oh, this is where Carter was. I feel like she know we're here, and she's just leading us to where the mass is. You don't see me. Ain't no way she saw me. Ain't no way she saw me.
What's wrong, Sims? Talk to me.
She saw me. I know it. She saw me. She must have saw me. Nope.
It was Sims.
Jump scare coming. I know it.
Why did she do that? Everyone, I need you to remain.
Uh-oh, comms got cut. Comms got cut. I'm gonna have to run. Oh, you making me do this with first. Oh. I got spotted, y'all. That's what happened. She saw me up there. I'm about to die. Yep, I know, Onyx. I didn't think she could see me through the grate. I didn't think she could see me. Or I would have stayed hidden until she went all the way around. Then I would have went into the console. That's disappointing. Yeah, find Sims. Sims probably right behind me. And I am not turning around to check. Yeah, she cut my comm. See the message box in the bottom? You see the message box glitching out red? She cut my comms. Blood. Where'd the blood? Whose blood is that? That Carter? They want me to move forward. Yep, she put Carter up behind this panel. Grab the shock prod.
Every part of this mission was meticulously planned. Life, however, is unpredictable. Whatever factors lie within our control, the universe always has a plan of its own.
All right, we beat chapter 2. Oh, if I'd known she was gonna see me, I would have hung back by the crates, let her walk all the way around, and then when she got past me, then I would have moved up into the console, checked it out, see what she was doing. Because now we know she's a problem, but we don't know what she was doing. You see what I'm saying? We know he's dead. We know she probably killed him because she tried to kill me. Oh, what's this? "22 hours later." Hold on, you on the ship too? Mr. Lamarcus?
Open the door.
How do I know it's you?
Don't be ridiculous, Cernan.
I'm warning you. Stay back.
Easy to say from behind a locked door.
Shit.
I'm just letting the cutscene play out. And that is going to be it for today. Oh. And I just want to make sure. Yep, that's what I was worried about. So I'm going to have to replay all this because, as you can see, continue is still locked. So my saves didn't work. So I have to replay all of that. On my own time. But dang. I was worried about that. I was like, man, I swear if this thing ain't saving. So it didn't save any of that last 2 hours of gameplay, but that's okay. It's only 2 hours. If I had done like half the game and hadn't saved, I'd been really upset. But 2 hours I can make up pretty quick. I'll make pretty much the same choices. I just need to make sure I do it within the next day or so I don't forget what I did. Right, especially with Lamarcus being on the ship, it's like, okay, what the heck you doing on the ship? Were you going to? Like, this is a research mission. What are you doing here? You know, so I guess he wanted to oversee his own project. He's like the black Elon Musk. He had to be there, or it didn't count, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, thank you all for being here with your boy. Like I said, I'll make sure those 2 hours get saved next time. I don't know what the game was doing, having a little issue with the file save, but that's all right. Hopefully I can fix that next time. If not, I'll let y'all know in Discord if something happened where I can't get it to save, because there's no manual save option. I already checked on the internet while I was playing the game just to make sure. Otherwise, I would just manually save it and force it to save. But since that doesn't seem to be an option, the autosave function has to work. So anyway, that being said, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Plan for Thursday evening, unless you hear otherwise. And and then we'll finish it next week after that. So that's the plan as of right now. This was fun. It was fun. It's not too scary. It's scary enough right now. It's just scary enough, but not too scary to where I can't stomach it. So anyway, that being said, thank y'all. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you have the day off. Reflect on the freedoms we have, you know, in this country right now, and the lives that were spent giving us those freedoms. That's what Memorial Day is about. I know I see you saying Happy Memorial Day, and I'm not getting on you about it or anything, but think about that. Memorial Day is not really as much a happy holiday as much as it is we reflect on people who died in World War I, World War II, you know, all the various wars in the world, Vietnam, all these places, the people who didn't get to come home. It's remembering the soldiers and the people who didn't get to come home, you know, the heroes in our society as well, like the police and firefighters who give their lives trying to protect, who actually are good firefighters and police officers who give their lives trying to protect the community. You know, we reflect on these individuals, on these people, and the families who didn't get their son or daughter back because, you know, they paid the ultimate sacrifice. So that's what Memorial Day is about. You know, you can have your barbecue and everything, and that's fine, or your family get-togethers and everything, that's fine. But remember what Memorial Day really stands for, because I don't think it gets talked about really at all. Like, we know it's a holiday, but we don't really know what the holiday is about. And I know I didn't once before when I did a live stream on a Memorial Day, and I did not understand what Memorial Day was about, which is wild because I'm a veteran, and or at least I had forgotten what it was about. So, you know, smack on my hand for not understanding that and just seeing it as another holiday because I've been a civilian for so long after. But yeah, reflect on those who fought for us so that we can have the freedom to be off today or go to work and have our religious freedom and all these different things. So that's what Memorial Day is about. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had as much fun as I did, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. All right? Peace.